In the far heart of the forest, where snow sits quiet on the branches and the air smells like pine and old stories, a tiny cub shivers beneath a fallen tree. His fur is dark, his eyes wide and unsure. His name is Coda, though no one has spoken it yet. He is small and alone, wrapped in the scent of earth and ice. His mother has gone to find food. She has been gone for too long. Coda's nose twitches. The air is full of cold and sound. A branch snaps far away, and his little ears perk up. Every noise feels big. Every shadow feels alive. Soft footfalls in snow. Then, from the white curtain of falling flakes, comes something new. The sound of heavy steps, but not of a bear. In his gloved hands, he carries a small metal bowl and a thermos that steams. He kneels down and sets the bowl near the hollow where Coda hides.
There you go, little one. Just warm milk. No harm.
Steam rises, a quiet hum of kindness. Coda blinks. He can smell something good, sweet and safe. He takes one step, then two, paws sinking softly into the snow. He looks at the human, who only smiles once, and steps back. The cub drinks. The milk is warm. It slides down into the cold space in his belly like sunlight into water. When he looks up again, the man is gone. Only footprints remain, and a scarf, red and frayed at the edge, caught on a low branch. A faint melody of winter wind and faraway woodpecker tapping. That night, Coda curls into a ball. The wind whispers through pine needles, telling old forest secrets he cannot yet understand. He dreams of warmth and humming trucks, and of the ranger's quiet eyes. Pause. Snow settles heavier. Days pass. The snow becomes soft around the roots. Coda grows hungrier. He learns how to scratch bark for bugs and where the streams hide under the ice. He listens. He learns the forest's voice. There are many voices here. The whisper of an owl's wings. The chatter of a squirrel. The long, lonesome howl that rolls through the valley some nights. Deep, echoing, full of age. That voice belongs to Varin, the old wolf. A low, distant howl fades through trees. Varin is not cruel, but he is hungry, and hunger makes a shadow where calm once lived. Every creature knows the sound of his call. Even Coda, small as he is, feels it in his chest. The shiver that comes when wild things speak of survival. He presses close to the tree roots, heart beating fast, and whispers,
"Don't come here! Please don't come here!"
Wind deepens, then softens again. But the wolf's call fades, replaced by silence and the soft trickle of melting snow. The forest seems to breathe again. Coda waits, listening to his own heartbeat slow. In that quiet, something changes. A small seed of courage begins to grow. A soft flute or wooden wind sound. He crawls out from under the fallen tree and looks around. The world is wide and shining. Icicles drip from branches like glass tears. A woodpecker hops nearby, pecking at a dead stump. Coda tilts his head and says,
"Are you scared?"
The bird only answers with a sharp tap, 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 then flies off into the light. Coda takes his first few brave steps away from his hiding place. His paws crunch softly in the snow. He finds the scarf again, red, bright, fluttering in the wind, and sniffs it. It smells like the ranger, safety, and something kind. He carries it back to his hollow and keeps it there, a small piece of comfort. Time passes. Spring will come soon. But first, the forest must stretch and wake. Snow melts into small rivers that giggle through roots and stones. Tiny buds appear on the ends of branches. Coda feels new air, warmer, fresher, full of things he's never smelled before. He clambers over fallen logs, slips into puddles, rolls in damp leaves. For the first time he laughs, a soft cub's chuckle. Still, sometimes when the sun goes down and the woods turn blue, Coda remembers that long, lonely howl. He looks into the dark and whispers,
"One day, I won't be scared anymore."
a brief silence. The sound of night settles. The stars come out, gentle and patient. Somewhere far away, the ranger sits by a small campfire, looking up at the same sky. He doesn't know that the cub he helped still remembers him, and the cub doesn't know that he will soon be strong enough to help others in return. Wind moves softly through the pines, a musical note of hope. The forest never forgets kindness, and though winter still lingers, a new heartbeat is growing beneath the snow. Music fades into a calm, shimmering tone, leading to the next chapter of his life. Time passes. The snow is gone. The streams have grown playful, and every corner of the woods hums with life as spring sets in. Coda, now a little bigger, walks through ferns that brush his sides like friendly hands. The scarf he once found is tucked into a hollow near his den, his treasure, his reminder that even lonely winters can bring kindness. He stops beside a pool of melted snow, his reflection wobbling in the ripples. His fur has thickened. His paws are stronger. He still feels small, but not as helpless. As he drinks, a dragonfly lands on his nose. Its wings shimmer like glass. And Coda sneezes in surprise and says,
"Hey, that tickles."
The dragonfly zips away, flashing in the light. Coda laughs again, a sound the forest hasn't heard since before the snow. He spends the morning wandering, learning. Every new scent is a story, every sound a clue. He follows the smell of wild berries, the sound of rushing water, the distant thump of a rabbit's jump. But sometimes he just stops and listens. The forest speaks in many voices, and Coda is learning to understand them. The trees creak when they stretch. The ground sighs when the rain stops. Even silence has a sound, the kind that tells you everything is okay. But one day, that silence changes. Coda is climbing over a fallen tree when the forest suddenly feels still. Too still. No birds, no chatter, no song. A quiet tension builds. Low drone underneath. Then a soft growl, far away but deep and steady. Not thunder, not wind. Coda freezes, his ears flick. He knows that voice. Low, distant howl, slow and haunting. It's Varus, the old wolf. Coda doesn't run this far. He listens. The sound rises, travels, fades.
It's not a hunting call. It's something else.
Coda believes
He's warning someone, or maybe calling for help.
the forest slowly breathes again. Coda waits until the sounds return. A jay scolding, a branch cracking, then moves carefully toward the river. There, by the bend where the water curls into foam, he sees tracks pressed into the mud, large, deep, wolf-shaped. And beside them, smaller paw prints, lighter, hurried. Someone has been running. Coda's heart beats faster. He follows the trail for a few steps, then stops.